July in Lower Hamilton.
Whatever. I get serious.
Okay. So,
Yes.
has a relative or anyone you know have had a teen pregnancy or struggles with ovary disorders? Well, in 2017 alone, births to teenagers 15 to 19 account for 5% of all births, which may not seem a lot, but that 5% is 194,377 babies. So should birth control be sold over the counter? I'm sure everyone knows about teen pregnancies. I mean, there are even TV shows about it, like 16 and Pregnant. Today I will explain the importance of birth control being accessible to everyone over the counter instead of on prescription only. First of all, what is birth control? Birth control is also known as a oral contraceptive and should be taken only to prevent pregnancies. But some women taking this oral contraceptive pill take it for other reasons, one including my girlfriend. But the pill includes two hormones, estrogen and progesterone. What it does is control how different parts of your body function. The pill causes cervical mucus to thicken and the lining of the uterus to thin. This keeps sperm from fertilizing the eggs. So how does a person use it? You simply take it once a day at the same time of the day for 3 weeks. But first you must have a prescription, which is what I'm persuading against because everyone should be allowed to access this. How effective is it? According to HHS Gov, a woman who uses this method of birth control each year, about 9 women may become pregnant. It's only this effective if taken correctly every day at the same time. How to get this is only through prescription, which I think it should also be sold at the counter. And this is what it looks like. It is that. All those pills. That's 3 months worth. And so why should it be accessible to everyone over the counter? Well, my number one reason I think it should be is because of teen pregnancies. Teen pregnancies have grown more and more every year. According to HHS Gov, in 2017 there were 194,377 babies born from 15 and 19-year-olds. In 2018 that must have increased, and I feel like this outing birth control over the counter would help that and decrease those numbers. Most of these babies can't be provided for because of their parents being teens, so they can't get a good job and also go to school. So many of these babies are put up for adoption, so the baby won't be able to be with their biological parents. So I feel like this would help prevent from having unplanned pregnancies with the wrong people. According to NPR.org, even in a study from 1991 and 2013, the teen pregnancy rate has dropped 57%, not because of less sex, but more women being introduced to birth control. But with less teen pregnancies, more students would graduate without having to drop out of school, which is most likely to happen if you do have a baby in school. Only positive things come out of taking these contraceptives. Being a teenager and also having a kid would lead to having health problems. So why not have contraceptives available to everyone for them to use and have a better outcome in life? Another reason I think it should be available over the counter is because it helps with ovary disorders and just all around makes your body healthy. One thing birth control helps with is polycystic ovary syndrome. Polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS, is a disorder that causes enlarged ovaries with cysts on the outer edges. It causes irregular periods, which causes even more problems, on including not having kids. It also causes hormonal imbalance, bloating, cramps, excessive hair growth, and acne, pelvic pain, and lack of ovulation. Which I have someone close to me with this disorder, so I can directly be affected with having birth control over the counter. Another thing is it helps regulate the menstrual cycle. In other words, it helps you have a regular period. Which a regular period causes a lot of pain when periods do come, and if not treated for your regular period, it can cause problems with having a kid. Just some other things you can benefit from taking birth control is it makes periods less painful, which would be great for everyone that does have a period, which is almost all women. It can take away annoying hormonal acne, which everyone has to deal with at some point. And it helps because of the two hormones in the pill, they are the most effective acne fighters. It reduces risk for uterine cancer, which all cancer is awful and hard to deal with, so why not take a simple pill to prevent that? According to Healthline.com, people who take birth control pills are 50% less likely to get the uterine cancer. And it can also reduce risk for ovarian cancer. It reduces risk of ovarian cysts, which are painful cysts that develop on the ovaries, which can cause sex to be painful. It can relieve symptoms of PMS emotionally, and all boyfriends and husbands are affected by that. And it helps dealing with endometriosis, which is a painful condition when tissue lining in your uterus grows in places it shouldn't. It helps with menstrual migraines. It gives you the freedom to bleed on your own terms by taking a certain kind of pill, which can make vacation or a trip that much better. And it reduces your risk of anemia, which can cause weakness and fatigue, and it causes not enough oxygen around in red blood cells, which can be deadly. And there are plenty more reasons, too much to list, so why not have these birth control pills available for everyone to use if it helps so many? With all these reasons why it's good to take birth control, why isn't it available over the counter? The government would even make money by doing this instead of having it provided from insurance. There are too many reasons why it should be over the counter. Too many to count. If one small pill could do this, it should be offered to everyone at an available place. Birth control is the next Advil or Aleve for women, which means it should be used universally and helps with a lot of pain. Now, I hope you now have a better understanding of what birth control could help with if it was offered over the counter. And now record everybody. Even yourself. And then now you're done.